First images of rover released from lander. These are pictures, in fact, coming in just now of the first video of the rover exiting the lander. What a moment there, with India conquering the moon and the south pole, essentially, of the moon, the dark side of the moon. And ISRO is releasing these pictures of the rover exiting the lander as observed by ISRO, is what is being said by ISRO as we speak. These are pictures and the first video that you see on your screens right now of the rover essentially exiting the lander. This, in fact, was being anticipated would happen a couple of hours, in fact, after in fact, it was confirmed that Vikram indeed had a safe landing on the south pole of the moon. But these are, in fact, first pictures of the first video, rather, that is coming of the rover moving out essentially from the lander, from the Vikram lander that you see on your screens right now. This after Vikram lander successfully landed on the moon, making India the fourth country ever to make a soft landing on the surface of the moon and the only country in the world to land on the dark side of the moon. The rover exiting the lander right now. Chandrayaan-3 has more on that. Talk to us a little about the significance of this. With the rover Chandrayaan rolling out of the Vikram lander, ISRO is saying India has taken a walk on the moon. Naga.
The video itself is, giving us all of us goosebumps. That the rover, as the video that we all waited for, Chandrayaan rover coming out of the Vikram lander, and such a high definition video that we all have accessed. Initially, the dust had to settle for the rover to come out, is what we are told. The moon dust had to settle, and once the dust settled, the panels opened up, the sonar panels, and the rover came out. And now, as of now, it's carrying its experiments, is what we are told as per ISRO.
Right. In fact, the rover did come out of the lunar. Dust had settled down, like Chandrayaan was telling us. But these are first videos and very, very clear pictures that you see on your screens right now that are being released by ISRO, giving a sense of the rover and the way in which it exited the lander. The Vikram lander, as observed by the lander image camera, is what the ISRO essentially says. Nagarjun, give us a sense of the kind of work that the rover is going to start to do, or rather already has started to do, as far as its exit from Vikram is concerned, and what is expected in the next few days to come.
Well, as of now, it was only just a few hours before that rover started to move away from the Vikram lander. It would travel the distance that it would not lose the eyesight of Vikram lander, so it would be in the near vicinity itself. It has two payloads as well. The rover has infrared image capturing as well, and to look at the surface of the moon as to what exactly was it made of and how are the elements placed on the moon. All of it would be taken care by the rover itself. And the remaining experiments and the payload are on the Vikram lander, and that would be taking forward the further experiments.
The rover, of course, Nagarjun, is equipped with two payloads. Talk to us about the specific functions of what really is going to happen, given that these are two payloads that have been equipped in the rover right now. There is also the laser-induced breakdown spectroscope. What are the scientists, in fact, in ISRO saying about the kind of work that is expected to be done?
Well, the results are to be shown within the 14-day period. In fact, when I met the ISRO chairman and interviewed the ISRO chairman Somnath about these experiments, he said the data would be coming out in the next 14 days. That's the only time period they have. And they will be sharing the data with all of us. So all eyes on what kind of elements are on moon and is water available on the moon and the southern lunar pole. These are the quite experiments that all 6 payloads will be carrying out.
All right. In fact, details coming in right now. And these are visuals that you see on your screens. The first pictures of the rover exiting, in fact, Vikram, the lander there. Remember, these are pictures right now that the ISRO has put out. Chandrayaan, the rover, which is actually a rectangle shaped and has 6 wheels, a navigation camera as well. ISRO has already shared the first images of the moon captured by Chandrayaan-3 during the lunar descent. And these are beautiful videos now that the cameras have captured of the manner in which the rover is exiting the Vikram lander. The Vikram lander's landing imager camera captured, in fact, these images. And pictures on your screen released by ISRO. It's a video that has been released by the ISRO and gives an idea about how things are going to be from here on vis-a-vis Pragyan exiting Vikram and the functions that it will perform in the next few days and the weeks to come. Data, like Nagarjun Dwarkanath is telling us, will be available only after 14 days or so. The rover Naga, and talk to us a little about its functioning, has a mass of 26 kilograms, a mission life of 1 lunar day, and a power generation capacity of 50 watts. Given that the mission life is of 1 lunar day, you rightly pointed out that the first set of data will be available to us only after 14 days. Okay, now this is a rover that is exiting. The lander rover, to tell our viewers, is in fact a mobile robot-like structure that scientists in fact send to moons and planets to land on their surfaces and explore. Rovers can take pictures, collect information about the planet by taking temperature readings, rock and soil samples. In this case, it's going to be information from the moon, which is in fact going to be available to us only after 14 days or so, is the sense that we have.